Students, today we want to discuss about reading comprehension or Precis writing. What is reading comprehension? It means to read clearly, to understand the surface meaning, and to comprehend the deep meanings. Deep meanings means to read between the lines, to extract those meanings which have not been told clearly. Comprehend the inference. Inference means what do you infer? Which meanings have you deduced? To restate the understood meaning. Whatever you have understood, you are capable to describe it. To present briefly, whatever you have read, you are able to explain to others in a very brief manner. So, if you are able to do all these activities, it means you have understood the text completely. If you fail to do all these things, it means you were unable to understand the text, but you were able to pronounce the text. The true purpose of reading text is not to pronounce the words. The real meaning is to understand the gist of the text. Why should I learn reading comprehension? This is human nature that when we know that something is beneficial for us, we exert our all potentials to learn that thing. To read for education. In our academic system, we have to read a lot to understand the meanings. Our teachers assign us a reading of different chapters. When you appear in BA exam, over there you have to write a Precis as well as comprehension, reading comprehension. There are some questions. There is a paragraph. Then there are 5, 6 questions. You answer those questions in your own words. Own words mean you use synonyms. In CSS exam, many students fail in this paper because they are unable to solve the Precis question. To learn new things, reading books open new vistas of knowledge for you. To appear in competitive exams, reading is essential skill. In every job exam or in most of the job exams, there are reading comprehension tasks. So to get job, it is necessary to read. When you get a job, even then reading does not finish. You have to read policies, you have to read minutes, you have to read brochures, literature about new products, new services, to seek pleasure from literature. When you read different pieces of literature, you derive aesthetic pleasure. To read the newspaper, to know information. Now I'm reading a Dawn editorial in front of you. The opposition Pakistan Democratic Movement is working hard to make its final Lahore Jalsa success on 13th December. The PMLN is the host for the event and is utilizing all its resources to gather a significant crowd. It is also an opportunity for the party to flex its electoral muscles in its home base. However, the bigger question is, what after Lahore? This is where the PDM is struggling to come up with a unified strategy. As per the original plan announced at the multi-party conference earlier, the PDM is scheduled to give a call for a long march to Islamabad. However, there are numerous complications that might not make this a natural extension of the Jalsa campaign. JUIF Chief Maulana Fazlur Rahman is the strongest proponent for the march to Islamabad and subsequent resignations from the assemblies, since he has already experienced a solo march last year and sensed the impact of the event, he seems better placed to make it happen. The other PDM parties also recognize that JUIF cadres, disciplined and hardy as they are, will be crucial for the success of the march. This gives the Maulana significant leverage in terms of decision making from this stage onwards. The PMLN leadership is also learning towards a harder line ever since Nawaz Sharif has taken a strong position against the role of the establishment. Now, the purpose was that you should dig out the challenges in reading comprehension. There was a difficult vocabulary has been used in editorial. Long sentence structures, unfamiliarity with the topic, no habit of reading. Those who just use Facebook or other social media platforms, but they are not in habit of reading books, they feel difficulty in reading books, very poor speed, no desire or motivation to read, less knowledge of one word substitutions. So these are the challenges. And I feel that you must have also faced these challenges when you have tried to read these two paragraphs with me. So now move to the solution. Memorize one word substitutions. There is a list of 200 one word substitutions. You should read them and you should memorize them. There is also another list of substitutions which is more than 160 words, and you should learn a list of prefixes and suffixes. Okay, what are one word substitutions? I show you the example. For example, look here. I just show you. Can you see? Here are suppose transparent, that through which light can pass, opaque, that through which light cannot pass. So instead of writing 7-8 words, just memorize one word, opaque. So this is one word substitution. Like illegal, that which is against law. Instead of use of 5 words, you should learn one word, that is illegal. So this is called one word substitution. That one word is sufficient in place of a phrase. Okay, now come to the comprehension question again. This was not an irrelevant thing, one word substitution. This plays a vital role in building the foundation of Precis writing, because Precis needs 1/3 of the text. If you are unable to use the one word substitution, you cannot attempt the question of one word substitution. Okay, methodology of this comprehension is read the paragraph once. Read question 1, 2, etc. and find the answers from the paragraph. Suppose you have read question 1, find the answer of question 1 from the paragraph and draw the parentheses over there. Put required parts in parentheses with answer number. Paraphrase, write your own words. I have made a separate video on paraphrasing. Take synonyms from thesaurus.com. This is a website. Over there, just write one word, you will find synonyms. Keep the same idea but change words. This is the crux of paraphrase. The selected part and write as an answer below the question. Okay. Follow the tense of the question while answering. This is very important. Some questions are in present tense, so your answer should be in present tense. If the question is in past tense, your answer should be in past tense. Some questions are related with the futuristic vision, so your answers should use future tense. So follow the tense of the question while you are answering the questions in comprehension section. Suggest a suitable title. Okay, its detail is present in the next slide. Write Precis. Precis is a French word. This is the 1/3 of the original text. Its detail is also present in the next slide. Suppose I will teach you in detail again. Sample titles. Comparison between democracy and dictatorship. This can be a sample title. Introspection of Iqbal's self. Iqbal's concept of Khudi. Description of beauty of Sawat. Winter's Tale. This is the title of Shakespearean play. Analysis of pandemic or appraisal of pandemic. Frailty, thy name is woman. This is a poetic line which has been taken from Shakespearean play Hamlet. Then people have just modified it. Beauty, thy name is woman. Okay, so title should be catchy, attractive, brief, short, and crispy. That when reader reads it, reader should enjoy, and title should draw the whole picture. Okay, now again I give you the hint that usually title idea is present in topic sentence in the first sentence of the paragraph. This is the 90, it happens in 90%. Rarely it happens that title is present in the end of the paragraph or in the middle of the paragraph. Okay, Precis. Brief summary. This is an executive summary. Brevity is the soul of wit. Brevity means short, terseness. Count lines. Suppose there are 15 lines in the paragraph. Then count average words in one line. Suppose there were 10 words, and if it's a handwritten, usually 6 to 7 words are present in one line. Don't waste your old time in counting words. This is just an overview. Okay. Count total words by multiplying words with lines. Suppose 15 lines. Average one line has 10 words. So 15 is multiplied by 10. Total words are 150 words. So divide it by 3. So there should be 50 words in your Precis. Just take it quickly. Just spend 40 seconds to calculate all this. Don't start counting word by word. This will cause failure. You write 7 words in one line, so you will write 7 copy lines. Okay, usually we write 7 words in one line, so you will consume 7 copy lines, and you will have 49 or 50 words. I hope that you have understood the way. Write in your own words. Some students just write as it is present in the paragraph. This is bad. Write in your own words. I have told you paraphrasing. I tell you again. I have made a separate video on how to paraphrase. You will use thesaurus.com website and you will take synonyms. You will change sentence structure. Suppose this is a compound sentence, you can change it into 2 simple sentences. If there are 2-3 simple sentences, change into 1 complex or 1 compound sentence. Keep main ideas. Main ideas should never be changed. Don't add anything from your own side. Delete repetitions. Delete examples. Delete other details. Then you would be able to decrease it to the 1/3 level. Learn one-word substitutions. A government place where national and cultural antiques are displayed. Instead of writing this long sentence, just write the word museum. And I have told you earlier about one-word substitution. Maintain continuity while they are different chunks or points, so use transitional words. A separate video has been made on transitional words. Transitional words are basically linkers. They connect different ideas like therefore, however, as well as to conclude. So these are signal words. They also tell you that what is going to happen. Reread to decrease word count to 1/3. Do not add ideas on the basis of your thinking. Do not add your own thoughts. Just try to follow what has been told over there. Okay. Do not add anything from your side. Okay. Okay. I was telling you that do not add ideas from your own side. Okay. Short, pithy, aphoristic, and less than 9 words. It should be crispy, like I have told you, Beauty, Thy Name is Woman. Think about titles of books, films, dramas. Allusions. Allusions mean references. Suppose somebody's brothers have deceived him. We use the word brothers of Joseph, brothers of Yusuf, because his brothers have deceived him. Poetic titles. Uh, suppose A Reluctant Fundamentalist. This is the name of the novel. So you can modify this title. Metaphoric. You can take some words from one song. Modification of famous titles. Modification in famous titles. Title should be comprehensive. It should cover the key ideas. There is no full stop in the title. Capitalize the first letter of each word except preposition articles. Mostly the key idea is present in the topic sentence, which is the first sentence of the article. Okay, now I will read one paragraph in front of you. This is the activity which we are going to do. I will suggest you read it and do not move forward until you write Precis yourself, as I have told you in previous slides. And then check your answer and compare your answer with the solved answer. Trees give shade for the benefit of others, and while they themselves stand in the sun and endure the scorching heat, they produce the fruit of which others profit. The character of good men is like that of trees. What is the use of this perishable body if no use is made of it for the benefit of mankind? Sandalwood, the more it is rubbed. This is the name of tree. The more sandalwood, the more it is rubbed, the more scent does it yield. Sugar cane, the more it is peeled and cut up into pieces, the more juice does it produce. The men who are noble at heart do not lose their qualities even in losing their lives. What matters whether men praise them or not? What difference does it make whether they die at this moment or whether lives are prolonged? Happen what may, those who tread in the right path will not set foot in any other. Life itself is unprofitable to a man who does not live for others. To live for the mere sake of living one's life is to live the life of dog and crows. Those who lay down their lives for the sake of others will assuredly dwell forever in a world of bliss. Now you should pause and take some time to write the précis of this paragraph, and afterwards resume it and look at its answer. Précis of the paragraph: Good men live for others. This is title. The character of good men is like that of trees. They live for others and do not lose their qualities even in losing their lives. They always follow the right path. Praise is immaterial to them. To live for one's own sake is to lead the life of beasts. Only those who lay down their lives for others will live forever in a world of bliss. You must have seen that here the word beasts have been used instead of naming different animals. Okay. Now I have shared some links with you. There are solved examples, reading comprehension examples, and they have been designed for different levels. Please check them and solve them, and then compare your solution with these solved exercises. So move from solved to unsolved. There are also 6 samples of précis writing and you should also take help from them. If you feel any difficulty, you can take help from us. I can help you in teaching, tutoring, in editing, and marking your essays, or we can assist you in every possible way. If you have any question, please feel free to ask. Thank you so much.